I'm coming in quick just to do this, just to do something, to rest, obviously. You know, I always come on to relax my mind, and I definitely need to do that. Um, hmm. I have been working in Magical Jungle, China Bassford. It just happens to be the thing I've been working in. I was working on like this page, and I'm still. Last time I think I was live, I was working on this page. Trying to get this in there where I want it to be. And so, yeah, I don't have any further inspiration on this right now where I want to go with it. I don't know. I might start working on this one. I didn't do a Mandala Monday this week because I just didn't. I don't know. I was thinking I wanted to do this page, but I wasn't ready to do it. But I might be ready to do it now. I don't know. Um, but I was working on. I'm gonna rehab this page. I already went in and started doing some things with it to try and fix it. When I was trying to figure out like how do you deal with these backgrounds, yeah, I think I'm gonna try and transform this page, but I just still don't know exactly how to do it. But yeah, it's on my mind. Um, but I went in because I was really enjoying working with the Marabou art crayons, and so I started working on this page, and I wanted to pick colors from the art crayons that I hadn't used really. Let me move this out of the way. And so I picked two that I hadn't really used out of the set, and was working in here. And like, unfortunately, I don't know where my white one is because I kind of wanted the white one to kind of, smooth some, make it kind of shadowy or misty or something like that, and I couldn't find it. Um, Hopefully, I probably will eventually, but I haven't found it yet. Um, so let's see, what was it? This one, and kind of did a mixture of these guys, these two on the sky, and then this one at the bottom. And then I used the yellow one. I don't know. I have this one too, so I must have been kind of mixing them up. Um, hold on a second. I wrote something out of my way. I don't know why that one's so weird that way. And I need to get my little thumb thingy or finger thingy. This guy, because I got to do the other side. And I might do that right now, just because I don't know. I got to even them out, and I am making these. Kind of gonna keep them the same color, so on both sides, because it's a two-sided image. So um, kind of match them up. So it was kind of, I don't know, kind of eased up it being color in the background kept it from being too intimidating to color, and it helped me deal with doing like the little tiny things too. I didn't mind it so much. I'm not sure why that is. If the white space just bothers me, and filling in the background kept it from being that way. I don't know. So I'm gonna do the other side with the blue and the yellow. And you know what? Is this like what's the best way to show this? Oh wow, you can see more of it that way. That's interesting. It's smaller, but you can see more of it. That's interesting. I don't understand this new. I don't understand it, but whatever. Okay. So let's see. I need to do the. I really wish I could find my white. I can't find my white in anything. It's obvious that I use that a lot. The white in the Prismacolor, the white and my art crayons, between the super crayons, the Marabou's, and something else I have. I'm always using the white ones, and like then I can't find them because I'm always using them. Seems like though you would think I'd be able to find them in one of my random stashes. I need to start keeping them together. Those things in white, since I use them so often, just have one place in one case where I keep them. Is this one? Is this one or is this? No, that's clear. Uh, and then the white one looks a lot like the clear one, so maybe I have it mixed up with my clear ones. That might be. Hmm. Let me take a look. That gave me a thought. Oh, I already looked in here and it wasn't here. Oh, but then I didn't look in here. This is where I have like the Mirbu art crayons I bought. They came in this bag. I might have put the white one in here by mistake. You know what? I think I did. I think that's the white one. I don't know. I might have to buy more white art crayons just for this purpose. Yeah, this is this is the crayon. This is the blender. Cool. Okay. So, oh, where's my water? Whew, excuse me. It's it's warm today. It's like 70 degrees. And of course, that means pollen things are happening. So I'm sneezing and coughing and whatever else. I need to take Zyrtex tonight. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so how did I. You know what? I'm going to try the white first. Excuse me. Just to see what it does. Don't you go nowhere. I don't need that one. Well, not yet. Now, it was hard to figure out what color these were. So I was kind of putting everything on there. So I think I'm going to do that again. Just try to even it out. Ugh, what is that on my desk? Shavings and things. No, I'm not that great with these things, so don't yell at me. I know I'm not so great at them. I don't know if I should have it darker at the closer to the plants or lighter close to the plants. I don't even know. This one is okay. That one. Trying to get better at using these. And I don't know, it seems like the more you put down, the better it is. And I'm always trying to, before I was trying to be really dainty with it. And it's like, just put the stuff down. Stop, you know, use it. Now this one's kind of funky because I used it on something that had, I don't know, had something else on it, and so it's kind of crusty. So I gotta know not to do that again, whatever that was. But also something I noticed is that once it gets on the paper, some of that crustiness, the crusty bits, I can actually blend in. So that's kind of good. So in a way, it's kind of like I'm cleaning this with it. But it's gross. I don't know if you can see that. It's really kind of gross on there. But you can't say I didn't use it. So this is going to be another work in progress because I'm trying to figure out the whole background thing and the page transformation thing, and so it's going to have to happen in bits. But I was thinking of adding to the bottom where the green is. I don't know, like adding like little gold dribbles up or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna do something with it. Just gonna take my time with it and wait till the ideas come and then do it. And I'm not really worrying about this hitting the edges of a lot of this stuff because I'm just gonna work with it, just like I did with the other one, that the orange, the butterfly page. And so much of this stuff is like green anyway, so it's kind of like not too big of a deal if I mix it up. I just love the feel of these crayons. I really do. They're just so waxy. They're really smooth, except for the one that I messed up. But it's just like I have to find a way to work with these pages that works for me because I don't have time to be like so particular with it, trying to avoid the edges of things and all that. I ain't got time for that. So they're just so smooth. I love that. use the use the junky one. Actually, I want to try and clean up the whatever this is on the sides because it kind of got down in there a little bit. That's really gross. Yeah, it got way down in there. Wow. I guess I'll be dealing with that for a while. It seems like this Johanna Basford paper can handle these things. I'm nervous about using these in my Hannah Carlson books. I don't want anything to like bleed through. I don't know. So I figure I'd try them out in here first. I don't think I've used these. I've used the King Art gel sticks in the Hannah Carlson books, but not these. Ew, I got some. Although I didn't go all the way down there. That's where the yellow is. So I can leave that. So let's see. What else? What else? What else? It's the one I didn't use. I get the colors mixed up. Is that the medium one? I probably should just start blending. I get these mixed up. They're so close in shade. Maybe that's why I left the plastic on this one, so I'd be able to tell the difference between them. Because they're really hard to. It's hard to tell. And I think this is going to need more over here too. Anyway, so let's do it. Oh, that's got a lot of that green, or the greenish look. Okay, let's blend. Found out about these things from Foxy Colorist, and I bought some, and I like them because I gave my finger a blister. uh, I got a blister on my finger from blending with my finger. Even though I like blending with my finger, like yeah, it's not good for my finger. So I feel like you can put color back down on here easier when like maybe you don't use as much color or lose as much color when you blend with your finger, but the blister thing, we can't be doing that. So these work good. They do put down. They absorb some. Like ooh, it's getting waxy now, but they do put down a lot of color. So is that piece gonna blend? No. I'll get rid of it. I think that works. It's kind of darker around the bird, but that's kind of interesting, I think. Okay. Yellow to keep it like the other one. I don't know why, but lately I don't know, I've been wanting a McDonald's fish sandwich of all things. I don't know why. For like about 3 weeks, I was like, I must have seen a commercial or something. I don't know. I don't know why. I haven't gotten it yet because then I think about it. I was like, ew. You know whose fish sandwiches I used to like were Arby's. I don't even know if they still have them. They still make them anymore. But I used to like their fish sandwiches and their hash browns and their cherry turnovers. Oh my gosh, I used to love those things. That probably needs blue in there. And what did I do the yellow with my hand? No, I must have put the thing back. Maybe I did that. Now that's going to be a combo. I don't know how we're going to work that one. Where did I put it? Must be in the case. Oh yeah, I put it back in the case. This is the set I got, so I can use one for each color. Sorry for that noise. Excuse me. Jeez. I don't care about going over the plants. I'm gonna work with it. They're probably gonna be green anyway. These are probably gonna be purple, so that works with the blue. I'm not being fussy about it. I'm kind of using this in a way for some play with the whole complementary color thing. See what works, see what doesn't. So I'll know what I can maybe do intentionally sometime and what I can make sure I avoid. A little of both. I was working on another page in here and I don't like it. And then I told myself today, well, why keep working on it if you don't like it? Just leave it alone. So I guess that's what I'm doing for now. Leaving it alone. More blending. And I'll do some fill in with pencil because it doesn't matter because it's so tiny. How am I going to do the white though? I don't know how I feel about that white. I'm going to have to sit and look on that for a while. But I kind of want to. I probably could use my blending stick too, actually, instead of this. But I kind of like that. Kind of almost looks kind of like mist, you know, the way that looks rubbed in like that. So I kind of, in a way, don't want to really get rid of too much of it. Because I feel like it can make it work for me. see if that helps. I don't know if that did anything at all. I don't know. What's the difference between the side? This has the white, this doesn't have the white. And then there's this light, that's probably not helping at all. Oops. Ooh, sorry about that. It is really bright on that side. What if I did this? And turn the main, oh, not that. Oh, not that either. What's that do? Still looks brighter on that side. And I can't see. So we can't do that one. I need to change that back to what it was. Okay, so yeah, I got this red dot by the orientation selection not available while live. What's that mean? Oh, didn't I just change the orientation while live? I thought I did. I don't understand this thing. I don't understand. So let's see. I don't know where this background came from. Well, let me change the graphics. I don't want video clips. Background. What's that one? Did it change? It did change. I wish it were a different color. Let's go with that. I like the plain one. Okay. So we're gonna color, and what did I use? I think combination Prismacolor and Derwent. That's what I've been using in here. So let's see. Yesterday I actually broke down, and I was tired of using those Color Premiums in the tin. I think that was one thing that was frustrating me when I was coloring yesterday. And so I took my Colors and Crayolas out of the holder they were in, and I put the Color Premiums in it, because there's 180 of them, and that has 184 slots, that particular pencil holder. So yeah, I just put them in there. I couldn't deal with that anymore. And I'm putting them in there by color, not by number, because that I wasn't feeling that either. I was just like, no, I'm not about that life. I found it frustrating. It wasn't good for impromptu coloring at all, which is always how I'm coloring. Impromptu. So now, is this like that? I'm gonna make it like it. But the bottom's going to be different because this is not, because of the yellow under it. But I'm going to work with it. Mhm. I have to look up these flowers and how to color them. I think they have like white. They have like a pale part, and then I gotta look them up. I'm not gonna try and wing that. I did on another page, and then I didn't like it. Was it Narcissus, or whatever? I think. Mhm. And I think I'm gonna put some music on, which like it's kind of like that. I think it's okay to play it, but because I kind of own it because I purchased the license, but um, I don't know. I'm just gonna play it. I want music. What was that one that I really liked? Hopefully, it's not too loud. Where is it? That one's just quiet. I don't like that. Or maybe we'll just go with what they have if it'll play. Because I don't want to start choking from talking too much. So that's not just one line. Probably needs to be sharper. But I don't like this Derwent sharpener. It's kind of scary. Seems dull or something, or I don't know. Yay, Mary! Thank you. Let's see. This way. I think I wanna. I don't know if I want that to be green or. I may not like it after I do this, but I'll do it. Red. Come on, red. Mm. Oh, I did get this out. Oh. This Autumn Blaze. That's one of it. Reason. I lost my read. Hmm. Beautiful yellow spectre. That wasn't one of the dog I was aiming for. What is this? What the heck is this? We're gonna roll with it. This is purple a lot lately. Ah, this what it is. See how many pencils you can use on one tiny object. Just keep coloring until I like how it looks. Okay, take care, Mary. New one. Oh shoot, I don't have to do all that. I guess I have. Hello. Where's it? Where it is? Well, no brother. Didn't work. Okay, skip that. Sorry for the pause. Hey, Amy. Happy Tuesday. I'm trying to. Why doesn't this do? There we go. That's fine. I think Mary left. I think. So talk to you later. So I think she left. Thank you. And where? Okay. What happened to my? Did I bump it? Okay. Where are we? I went pink. Almost floors don't have a good pink. I can never seem to find a good pink in them. Let me see if I have what pencils I have out. There's a pink in here. Where is it? You can see it from the bottom. This is the fluorescent. I'm trying not to use the fluorescent. I really am. This is another one. Excuse that noise. Or is it salmon? Oh, that's not really pink. Nope. How do you get that? Guess we gotta use this guy. Fluorescent it is. I think it's going to show better on the blue than on the yellow. That is something I'm noticing. I think. The fluorescent seems to show up good on these pages that have kind of color that doesn't really go with it or whatever. The fluorescents seem to show up more in their real color or whatever without looking fluorescent. So that might be a use for your fluorescent pencils that you never thought of before. Boy, it's kind of warm up here. Man, I gotta find a pick. I think I have some in my lost. Where did I just put the pin? Sharpen these guys. This Derwent sharpener is so rough. I think it did. Yeah, this is like too long. I don't know if it needs to be sharpened or what, but it just feels caca. Oh wait, that feels better. That must be what it needed. Needed a little bit of graphite cleanup. But it's new though, so I don't understand why it needed that so soon. That's weird. Oh, shoot. Yeah, put them things back too. I'm putting off trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. Kind of have something, but I feel like I probably should eat something better. But I do not want to cook. I don't know whether to make that pink or green. I'm chicken. I don't know. I want to make it pink. Even though that doesn't quite make sense, I want it to be pink. Woo! That's fluorescent. Okay, what is that music? I may have to turn it off. That's a little crazy. Turn it down just a little bit. Turn down to 2. Oh, brother. That's better. This was the Prismacolor neon. What did it say? Oh, neon pink. And then I'm using the Derwent. Ooh, somebody took a bite out of that one. I didn't realize that. This is, what's that say? I can't even read it. Does it say office? What the heck does it say? Looks to me, it looks like it says office pink, and I know that's not what it says. Like, ultra, hello, ultra pink. Yeah, ultra pink. Derwent Chroma Flows. And then let's see what I got here. My eyes are so fuzzy today. I can't quite see. Pine green and spring. Well, that doesn't even say green. Spring bud. That reminds me of the Cosby Show when Rudy used to say Bud. Her friend Bud. I like how Prismacolors and ChromaFlows work together. I like kind of like using all kinds of pencils with Prismacolors, like using them together because I don't know. I feel like you get something good out of that combination. Okay, are we really gonna make that pink? Let's not. But are we gonna make it blue? Kind of doing the same colors, but we are only just starting, so I guess I just won't complain. I'll just keep going. Kind of that is. In some cases, I just use the first color I put down as kind of like an undertone, and I don't keep it, like that. Because obviously, I'm crazy for. I love mixing colors. I love seeing what happens if you put this and this together. So I don't know. Like I was saying, like when I took that, I had to take a biology class, and child, I was messing up them experiments all the time. But like, I always liked the colors that things changed to, even if it was the wrong one. I didn't care. It just was like, but that color is so pretty. I don't know what it is. I don't know which A's it is, but it's pretty. And the professor's like, well, we're not really looking at pretty. He was amused though, because I was so stupid. Oh, now I gotta match it. Oops. Okay. Should have thought about that. Is that the right? It's got to be the right one. This looks different to me now. I don't know. We'll find out. Really feels different. It doesn't feel like it's the right color. Really, what I used? Maybe I used this one. That's the only two, so. I don't know why I'm coloring so dark. But. Yeah, they kind of look the same. Good thing. I know it's fun. It's like magic. It's like, oh, look what happened. I used this and I got this. This is got, oop, roll away. Is this green or yellow? I think it's green. Yellow chartreuse, yeah. Or yellow. Because I'm not going to try to blend that art crayon in. We're just going to kind of fudge it. And these seem to work pretty good with the art crayon. So they seem to work well with the greasiness. Just like the Prismacolors do, which is why I'm using these with it. Because they don't seem to fight with each other. So that's something I have to remember. I use art crayons. I know I can go to the Prismacolors and the Derwents. Brute Fooners, no, they don't play well with these. Okay, I need a little bit more of this. Here we go. Ooh. Can we do it? Not now, we're blending that in. Got a little stick thing here somewhere. Where's that thing? I always see it when I don't want it. Got some in here. These still don't have enough oomph for me, but hold on a second. if I use the tiny one, like the eye applicator, maybe that one. The other ones, the thing is the stick is so narrow that I can't get a good grip on it to do what I want. I can't get it out of here either. She doesn't want to come out. That one. But she really doesn't want to come out. What the heck? Stop fighting me. Although, like, I really want to, but it just, I don't know, I'd be wearing out that tip. I don't know, I can try it. Okay, now it's going to make me a liar. Look at that. It's just like, I'll work right. I promise, I'll work right this time. Okay. Yeah, that did it this time. Maybe it was just the right spot for it to get it in there. So I need a little more. Then I'll kind of cover it over with some pencil too. I don't know how I feel about that white that I put down. Verdict is still out. We'll make it work somehow. Okay, I don't know if that really looks better, but I can go over with pencil. Do we have that out? That's too green. I got a dark one. I'll do that later. Another time. Okay. I need a leaf. I need a Chinese prism. And that looks really bright green. I don't know if I want to use that one. But I think I do want to use it here. Hi. Taylor! I miss you too. How are you? I hope everything's going well at your house. Hope you had a good Easter. Hope your little one's doing good. I just popped on after my meeting thing I have every Tuesday, Thursday. Popped on to color a little bit, decompress after doing work stuff, which at this point just has me just about screaming. So I needed to decompress. Coloring in Magical Jungle from Johanna Basford, which for some reason this book and the Lost Oceans book, I really like. I'm drawn to them. Other ones, not so much. And I'm not sure why, but I mean, even when I look at, I don't know, I look at the drawings, I'm like, I don't know, why do I like these so much compared to the other ones? For some reason, I feel less intimidated by them. And I'm not sure why. Still intimidated by them, but not as much. Still kind of drawn to them, like wanting to color them more so than those other ones. You know what? I need to kind of look and see. Let me look at the other side because I'm doing so much on this side. It's not that they have to match, but I just want to see like what. That was hard coloring that little monkey. That was really hard. It's so tiny. And I think that's supposed to be like white, like kind of like furry, fuzzy kind of thing. So I'm probably gonna go with put a little Posca, like tiny marks and stuff in there to make it look more like it's fur. But and I still got to do the butterflies, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use for those. If I'm gonna use like you know metallic markers or acrylic markers, gel pens, or what. I don't know that gel pen is really going to go over the wax based crayons very well, but jelly rolls might. So yeah, so I'm leaving that for later when I gotta. Oh, this is a crossover. I gotta remember that. This goes across the page. I'm gonna have to look up the Narcissi soon. Narcissi, I guess is the plural. I don't know. Oh, there's more yellow. Shoot. I'm cheating. Where's the... I'm not using the Marabou Art crayon for this either. I ain't going there. It's too close to these. I don't feel that agile at the moment. I want a different green. I want a different green. Is this a different green? Peacock green. Yeah, it looks like it's different. What's this one? I can't read the thing anymore. Can I see it better on the... Not really. I don't know. Can't tell. I use the peacock. Oh, but it needs to be sharpened. What are you coloring in, Amy? I said for May I was going to bring out my Jasmine Beckett Griffith mermaid book. I gotta get ready for that. I hope I'm ready for that. I don't know what to use in those books. The paper's so good in them. I feel like I should be using paint, but I can't. I don't have the ability for that yet. I don't think so. I gotta think of something. Hey, Lori. Oh, they have a miniature of Lost Ocean? That kind of sounds terrifying to me. Tiny coloring, although I'm tiny coloring now, so I don't know, maybe I can work up to it, but it's like when I saw that Joanna Basford's latest book is a tiny book, it's like, I'll pass. I have no problem saying no to that. No, tiny. Oh, excuse me. It's not because I'm sleepy, because I sure got enough sleep. I love this peacock green. This is also one of my favorite Prismacolor pencils. And I actually found this in my case that had the Crayolas and the Xenocolor pencils. I don't know how it got there, but it got there by me, but I don't know how it got there. And I just noticed this is more stem of this. How did I do this? I remember how I colored it. I try to get everything. I try to. And I still miss it. So my husband and I had a conversation yesterday about the garden and the plan this year for it. Because we haven't gardened really in a long time. We have like a big raised bed, but like we've let it rest for like about 3 years. And it really needed that rest because I kept telling him, I was like, you can't, like, you don't want to keep doing, use, even though we change over the soil in there, um, we don't want to, you don't want to keep depleting the base soil in there and everything. You know, you just have to let it rest. And like we sowed, I can't remember what kind of beans. I had them sow in there to like till in the ground, or maybe it was clover, red clover, to kind of you know, what do you call it? Add nitrogen and stuff to the soil. And then we've just really let it rest for the past 3 years. So, but because now we don't have any between us and our neighbors, we don't have any dogs. I don't have any more dog visitors. So we don't really have anything to keep the deer out of the yard. And so I told him, I says, without us having the built up muscle for how to do the deer deterrent, how to keep them away and stuff like that, I says, I don't want to do too much because I do not like growing stuff, planting stuff, doing all that work, preparing the soil and everything, and then deer eat it up. I don't want to. I don't want to have to deal with that. So we're gonna do um the butter beans in the very middle of the raised bed only. So anything we do in there, we're just gonna do in the very middle so that no leaves come out of the sides of the raised bed. And then oh, is this me? Sorry. Is Lori talking to me? Lori, I wish I had the big one. Oh, I did say hi, Lori. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll say hi again, though. Hi, Lori. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I actually got my Lost Ocean, which is the big one. I actually got it off of thrift, and I can't say that word. Thriftbooks.com. Um, I don't know how much was colored in there before, but it wasn't that much. So, um, I really like that book. I want that green. This green is not showing up on here because of the yellow. What did I? It wasn't the peacock. It was this one. I think mostly I did. Do a little more. This green that shall be unnamed because the name wore off of it, and I can't read it. How's your knee feeling and stuff these days? Now that you know. Do I add my... keep adding purple to everything. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why. It's because of the yellow that's around here. So I figure it'll neutralize. Plus it kind of stays there kind of as a mystery blending of the whole page. Kind of bringing it together with a little dab of purple in there. Because there's a little purple everywhere. Oops, and I went too far over there. Oh yeah, and the big one. Some of them are, yeah, and that's why I'm like, I don't know, but I don't like tiny coloring, but for some reason I'm drawn to this one and um Lost Ocean, even though it still has some of that same. And so I don't know what it is about each of these books that I don't know. I somehow will work through the tiny coloring to color in them. Okay. So we might need more green now, because like we really been going to town with other colors. Let me do some leaves. That's around those guys, which I could make them. I gotta look up a picture of these flowers so I can color them right. So I actually ordered some from the local farmers market subscription that I have. That like it gives you a box of everything that's local, and you can add additional stuff on there. And so I added. I guess there's I don't know, somebody who specializes in making. They make kind of like what do you call them? Uh, like kind of craft meat. They must raise hogs or something, and they make like I don't know these really out of this out of the ordinary kind of things. Like this special I don't know this special Italian cut that's cured in a particular way that Italians put in carbonara sauce. Something I never heard of. And I grew up around a lot of Italians, but I never heard of this thing. Hey, Brittany. Hope you're doing well. Oh, your hip. Sorry. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. It takes time. I thought you had a knee replacement. Or do I thought you had a knee replacement. Anyway, um so and then they have oh, did I get both of them? No, I got one. Oh, I did get one thing. Okay, so that thing I was talking about, I can't even remember the name of it because it's something weird. But they make it from the jowls of the pig. I hope this doesn't gross anybody out. They make it from the pig's jowls, and then but I guess like this is kind of like a specialty kind of thing in some cuisines. So I got some bacon that they made from the jowls. I ordered some of that because I thought, because they're saying the quality of it, how it kind of melts or whatever. So I was thinking that would be something good to like put in butter beans or something like that. No, well, yeah, you would know. You'd know better than I would. That's a fact. um, and then I ordered some andouille sausage. Um, that they also make. It's like, and they, I don't know, they had some other kind of bratwurst that I was tempted to get, but I mean, I don't even know what bratwurst tastes like. I know my husband does. He's had bratwurst, but I can't remember what it tastes like. I had it. I only had it once, and it was a long time ago, and I don't remember. And I don't. So I'm not. I'm trying to think. How would I cook it besides eating it like as a sausage on a bun or whatever? I can't think of it. So I didn't get that. But it was some kind. That bratwurst was also made with some kind of craft beer on top of them using their specialty curing thing and whatever. I don't know. Anyway, but I wound up getting the andouille sausage. I ordered the andouille sausage and the pig jowl bacon. And probably when I tell my husband about the bratwurst, he's going to say you should have ordered the bratwurst. But I got the andouille sausage because I have a lot of dried small red beans that I had ordered, and I just finished vacuum sealing them in mason jars Sunday. And there was one that wouldn't seal right, and of course, clumsy me. I actually spilled part of the jar like all over the floor. So small red beans, that was fun. So like I went through this whole production of like sweeping them up, sweeping them into a bowl, and then like having to rinse them like several times. And yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. So anyway, I didn't want to put those into back into the jar, so I need to cook them after I rinse them a few more times because I'm just like a little anal retentive about that kind of thing. And so I'm gonna make some red beans and rice, which has to have the andouille sausage. So yeah, they looked really tempting, and they were right there at the top of the list. And I'm like, I want to, but I don't know. I mean, I always think of bratwurst as like people put it on the grill. I don't know. My husband, the carnivore, he'll be like all over it. Maybe I'll see how warm it's gonna get, how it's gonna stay, because maybe I will add that to the order, and then we'll do that this weekend. And if I don't like them, he'll probably eat them all because he's the carnivore. So I was kind of curious, and because it's a place that's local, about okay, well that sounds. I want to support people who are local and doing things, so raising things. So at the worst case scenario, I supported somebody who's local. But I've been kind of thinking all week anyway. I want well, I ordered red beans because I really want red beans. I got red beans for like the next 5 years. Um, but I was thinking of making them like Puerto Rican style, and like doing them in like a chocolate sauce, like the chocolate that has no, it's not sweet, it's bitter. Um, Kind of like you make what do you call it? It's the chicken and the chocolate sauce. I can't think of the name all of a sudden. And you can buy that chocolate sauce in a jar, which I do have some, but I kind of wanted to make it from scratch. But I don't know, maybe I'll do the red beans and rice first. I got the beans. Yeah, and that's what it sounded like because they say it really kind of um melts in a way depending on how you cook it and if you like slow cook it. So I thought, I mean, I come from a family of like I have hog farmers on both sides of my family, but that doesn't mean I know anything about them. But what was I saying out of that? There was something I was gonna say out of that. I don't remember. That just dropped out my head. Anyway, that's it. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Like we used to, and my mother being from the south, they used to cook with fatback, which I guess is just all fat from from the pig. I guess. Um, and I think that would kind of melt. I don't even remember. I'm trying to think now from my childhood. Did I ever see it after it was cooked? Could you see it? I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to Google it because I don't remember. I just remember they was cooking with fatback. But we'll find out. It doesn't sound like the kind of thing you want to eat alone. This particular kind of bacon. You definitely want to cook with it, from the sound of it, and that's what I want it for. So I had a smoked, bought smoked turkey legs from BJ's Wholesale, and I really wasn't pleased with how they worked with how they cooked with the butter beans. I really was disappointed. And like I got it from there before and liked, or maybe I got it from another store and I liked them. Yeah, this one I did not. It didn't do anything for me. I was like, ooh. My husband ate it all because like I ate a few pieces off of it, like few like small pieces. But I was like, I don't think so. What did Brittany say? We have some local CSAs here in Georgia where you can order online from if you live within a. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of like what this thing is that I do as well. And but you can also on there like there's different size boxes they have, and so like you get a box depending on I get mine every other week, and then sometimes I'll skip one if I have too much, but you can also substitute some things that they have in that box if you between a certain time period. So like I did go in and substitute a few things because they had, I don't know, they had a couple things in there I didn't want. um oh, grapefruit, because we don't really eat grapefruit. Like my husband can't eat grapefruit, so like I don't order it. Um, and there was something else I can't remember. Yeah, and then they have other things you can add from, like I was saying, from local um people, like butter, um farm fresh butter, and you can order eggs. But like actually, I have a neighbor down the road who has chickens and sells eggs. I have two, and I've never bought eggs from them. I think it's because I'm afraid I'm gonna have one that, you know, I'll be pet. I'm still a city girl. I still am a city girl. If I find one that started doing something, I'm gonna lose it, and I probably won't eat eggs for a few years. So, still a city girl. Still a city girl at heart. Yeah, Grandma always had fat back. There was always fat back. Yeah, somehow I used the wrong one. So, but with my obsession with butter beans, so now I guess it's for real. We're gonna grow butter beans this year, and then we're gonna try and revive the. I'm gonna revive my herb garden that I had in back. I may plant tomatoes instead of planting them in the raised bed. I may actually plant them around the lovage that's up against the house. Um, because I've grown tomatoes there before, which was why the lovage was planted there. Is because lovage is really good for tomatoes, the flavor of them and growing and stuff. And I figure because I'm hoping, because they're by the house, I'm hoping the deer won't bother them because they're going to be right next to the house. But they can be bold though. So I gotta get better at my companion planting because like plant some onion things around them. But like sometimes deer just don't care. Some deer are just gonna eat. They're gonna eat because they want to eat, and they don't care what it is. They're like, I'll eat it anyway. I don't care what they say if the deer don't like them. But and then I have some packs of zinnias. Well, I just realized they're not the cut and come again zinnias. I love those cut and come again zinnias. Some things I'm in zone 5 and those things will still be going like in early November. So, but we'll see how they do. I miss having zinnias. So we're going to be focusing on the herb bed. I'm going to rejuvenate that. Um, grow butter beans, maybe one tomato plant, possibly carrots. If we can get, I told my husband, we got to guarantee that we can harvest them in the winter and in the early spring. So you have to make sure that we have access. There's, it's so wonderful to pull out carrots in the middle of winter. They are so good. They are so good. Super sweet. Um, but they have to be in the raised bed, which means that then we're gonna have to have deer protection, like for yeah. So I told my husband, that's your job. That's what you get to. I don't know what color to make this. It's got to be something different. I should make it pink. More pink. It might be too much pink. I don't know, but I'm gonna make them pink. I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna make them pink. So I'm gonna. Like she told my husband what to do because when I did all that winter sewing, he, you know, he wasn't involved in any of that. That was just kind of my thing. But he actually I told him what to do with the jugs, the juice jugs. I've been saving them just a few. I had like 6 juice jugs saved, and so I cleaned them out, and then I told him like how to to put the holes in the bottom, and then to cut it in the middle like Grover or Elmo, so it looks like like a Muppet. So the jug opens up like a Muppet's mouth. Um, so I told him that much, and I think I actually may have him fill them up with dirt and water them, and just have him do the whole thing so he can see like how I got all the flowers and vegetables in the garden beyond the ones that we direct sowed. I think most of the time the only thing we direct sowed were uh, probably butternut squash, zucchini, and carrots. Everything else I used to do in the jugs. because then I could start them earlier because the jugs kind of give them, protection from the weather and from the cold. Lettuce would actually be sprouting like it would be sprouting like at the middle to end of March, anywhere in there, because they're a cool weather plant anyway, and so that was always fun to have the lettuce as the first sprout, be able to put them outside. Oh wow, I've almost been on here 2 hours. I need to get off of here. I gotta do stuff. Okay, let's use a different pink or purple or something. Uh, it's looking a little brown. It's so weird. The lighter one is actually darker. So I gotta eat dinner. Probably do some more work stuff. A little bit. I did practice my piano a little bit when I got home. I probably should do a little more. Probably should be nice to myself and read. Do some reading for pleasure, not. Make the stem pink too. Probably won't stay pink, but for now, it's pink. I don't like that particular one though. Maybe I'll use white. To blend it out. Excuse me. And I'm not worrying about the fact that the color looks different on the blue as opposed to the yellow. I'm not even thinking about it. This is like whatever, whatever. We'll look at it when it's finished and see how we feel about it. I'm gonna enjoy the color blend, however it blends. Because probably when you look at things in different lighting or whatever, or like some lighting on it, depending on what side it's from or whatever, the color probably doesn't look the same anyway, right? At least that's what I'm telling myself. Gotta get all those spots. Get all the spots. Oh, what happened? The chat went away. That was weird. How did that happen? It disappeared. Why does it say demo? We're not looking for the demo. That's strange. These internets be doing all kinds of strange things lately. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, where's that spot? I saw it before. There it is. So do I want yellow or do I want to use more of this? So I'm telling you, the neon really stays the color that it is. It's like not changing. It's like, I'm pink. Darn it. I'm going to be pink no matter where I go. See how it does that? It's like wild. It just really... It refuses to let go. So don't get rid of your pinks. Or not your pinks. Don't get rid of your neons. They can do things we didn't know they could do. Must be something in the pigment. If they add to it, it just is like, I'm here to stay. You can't make me go away. Okay. Ooh, that's very pink. Can I do this? Do I want to do this? It's one thing. It goes down kind of grainy, which I don't know if I like or not. I don't want to blend too much because if I put any other color on top, it might not work for me then. There's a yellow under there. Looks kind of weird. Try not to blend too much. Just enough. This might be the place where we stop because I might need to kind of... Let's go light on this. I need to reflect on this a little bit to see what I want to do with the rest of it. Ooh, it's pink, pink. So then are you like kind of walking a little bit every day now, Lori? Is that what you have to do? Use a walker to kind of... I know with my husband, they had him up. I mean, they had him like up and like, I don't know. He got out of there. I guess because they just replaced the joint or something. The whatever, but they like took him right from like he was when he was in the recovery thing, and they had him get dressed and then they took him right down to like start walking up these stairs. I was like, goodness. Well, yeah, they were like kind of shallow stairs. They had him, I don't know, doing all kinds of stuff. I was like, darn, that's like, they're like, you ain't sitting around. It was like they really were, it was regimented. Boom, 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 boom. Do this and then, but yeah, well, I don't know. It was a while before he could do certain things, but it still seemed like it moved along like really fast. I like how this is looking. So the bird and these guys are my main concern about the page. Just like over here on this side. Oh, wow. Oh, that's wild. So are you going to have the other hip done too? Or like after this one kind of heals to a certain point? Then they were saying like it takes like, I don't know how long they said it really takes for it to fully heal. Oh man. Oh, that's a drag. Oh, wow. That's a drag. I'll pray for you about that. Wow. Wow. I'll pray for you about that. That sounds most uncomfortable. I need this yellow on this side. I really do need this brighter. And I think I'm going to use an acrylic marker to kind of touch up in places, keep this like as shade and shadow in some places, but put some brighter yellow there to kind of contour it somehow. Oh, wow. Yeah, because that's a lot to go through. Trying to figure out why this side, the yellow, I don't know which I like better. Is it because of this? Because I put the pencil over? Yeah, that is brightening it up. I don't know what I did on this side that, maybe I used some of the same, I don't know. In a way, I like it kind of fuzzy like that. But now, kind of like the sides don't match. No, I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll call this is nighttime. It's getting to dusk on this side. This side, it's still like kind of like, that's the excuse I'll give. Okay. So I think that's it for today. I was on way longer than I thought I was going to be, but that's okay because I'm coloring with friends. So that made it more enjoyable. So I think if I have this right, I think this is the Tuesday that Jay Carey is going to be live tonight. So you might want to check out her channel tonight. I think like around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think she'll be on 8 or 8:30. And that's it for me today. Thank you all for joining me in my coloring in Magical Jungle. And have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.